Good morning, everyone. Welcome on back to the Worthy Anabolic Kitchen. I'm here to show you yet another great recipe. Today we are going to be making an Anabolic Red Velvet Brownie. This one's actually going to be fairly easy to make, but also going to just blow your mind with how good it is and how well it represents having that red velvet experience, while also keeping it high protein, relatively low calorie, and anabolic. So stay tuned as we dive in to making this. To make the brownie portion of our Anabolic Red Velvet Brownie, we are going to need no sugar added semi-sweet baking chips, powdered almond butter, no calorie sweetener, a protein. It should be a whey casein blend or a whey casein and egg white protein blend. This one is the whey casein and egg white protein. You can either use a red velvet cake flavor or a chocolate flavor. You will need red food coloring, light, I can't believe it's not butter, Hershey's cocoa powder, vanilla extract, salt, all-purpose flour, Hershey's sugar-free syrup, and egg whites. The first step you're going to take is adding in 25 grams of your I can't believe it's not butter. Once you have your 25 grams measured out into your bowl, you'll actually want to microwave it for 15 seconds. Now that we have the I can't believe it's not butter all added into our bowl and microwaved for 15 seconds, we will add 30 grams of our no-calorie sweetener. Once we've added our sweetener, then we're going to mix as well as we can to get the sweetener incorporated with the I can't believe it's not butter. Once you get it all mixed, it should look like something like this. Then we are going to add 10 drops of red food coloring. Then we are going to add 2 capfuls, or about 8 grams, of our vanilla extract, and a shake of salt. The next thing we're going to add is 7 grams of all-purpose flour. The flour here really just is there to act as a binder and give a little bit of gluten to hold the brownie together. Then we're going to mix to continue to incorporate all of the ingredients. The next step will be to add 30 grams of our sugar-free chocolate syrup. You definitely want to use the Hershey's sugar-free chocolate syrup instead of using a Walden Farms. The amount that we added in is only going to give another 10 calories, but the chocolate flavor is so much better than it would be if you used Walden Farms. And then we'll mix. Next, we are going to add in our protein. Again, you are only using 1 scoop of either a chocolate or red velvet. At this point, you can also add in your 10 grams of Hershey's cocoa powder. And you are going to want to add in your 12 grams of powdered almond butter. Then we are going to add in 138 grams of our egg whites. Now we have to mix this incredibly thoroughly before we add our chocolate chips and then get to baking. Once it's all mixed, you should get a batter that looks about like this. Lastly, we need to add 20 grams of our semi-sweet baking chips. The next step is to get our batter loaded up into our pan and then put into our preheated 325 degrees oven. Use a convection mode if you have it. It's going to allow the brownie top to crisp up that much better. Granted, it doesn't matter as much here because we are going to be topping it with an icing. Before we put our batter in, we are going to spray down our cast iron with our butter flavor nonstick spray. Then we put it into our oven for 15 to 20 minutes, depending on the amount of fudginess you want. You see, you always know it's going to be good if the batter's good. Let me rinse it down with some coffee. While our brownie is in the oven, we're going to make our cream cheese frosting. With the help of some of my viewers, I was able to come up with a recipe that will absolutely work also for my carrot cake. You can check the card up here. So if you wanted to add a cream cheese frosting to that recipe, you can now do that as well. The nutrition facts for what you'd have to add are right here. To make our anabolic cream cheese frosting, we are going to need fat-free cream cheese, some non-fat yogurt. Again, I prefer the Oikos because it has the lowest calories. Sugar-free Torani syrup, I have this New York cheesecake protein pudding mix. If you wanted to, you could also use the Jell-O cheesecake. It has a little bit less protein, but that would work as well. Swerve confectioners and fat-free evaporated milk. The first thing we need to do is add 85 grams or 3 ounces of our fat-free cream cheese. Then we're going to do the blaspheming thing of popping that in the microwave for 30 seconds. This will allow us to mix everything else in a lot better. After that, we are going to add 20 grams of our Swerve Confectioners replacement. Then we are going to add 14 grams of our sugar-free Torani syrup. And we are going to mix all of these together thoroughly. Then we add 50 grams of our non-fat Greek yogurt and 15 grams of our fat-free evaporated milk. Last thing we have to do is add 12 grams or a half a packet of our pudding mix. After you're done mixing, it should look something like this. And we just set it aside until the brownie is ready to be iced. So everyone, this is what it actually looks like after 15 minutes in the oven. A stiff top, and it's still going to be fudgy in the middle. We're going to let it cool off for just a few minutes so it's not scorching hot. And then we are going to top it with our cream cheese frosting. Let it cool a little bit more, and then we'll eat. Okay, so it's been a few more minutes. Now let's just dump all this on top, and then we're just going to smooth it out. All right, so now it's ready to go. I'll see you in a few minutes when we get to dig in. All right, everyone, you know what time it is. Let's dig into it. So, taking a piece right from the center, so you can see it's set up, but still fudgy. Cheers, y'all. Sometimes I legitimately impress myself with how good it is. The nutrition facts for everything, including the frosting, are right here. And if you didn't want to make the frosting and you just wanted to have the red velvet brownie, this is what you'd be looking at for your nutrition facts. So as you can see, most of us can not only fit this in as a meal, but have it be a pretty darn good meal also. So everyone, let me get another bite for you all. Look at the firmness it has while still having fudginess. Ooh, look at that. All right, so everyone, I'm going to be putting this away. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you for tuning in. Please, if you do try this out, tag me on Instagram. If you post it on a story, I will share that story. And I look forward to seeing all of your reviews on this recipe. If you're somebody who likes red velvet cake, or even if you like carrot cake and you finally now have a way of topping the carrot cake that I had before, either way, by all means, let me know. Also, I've been sipping on this Death Wish cold brew. Tell me down below in the comments, what's your favorite coffee to drink? And if you don't like coffee, tell me what your favorite other get-me-a-going beverage happens to be. And I'll enjoy getting to read through those. So, if you made it this far in the video, make sure you don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ding on that notification bell so you'll always know when we're up here cooking in the Anabolic kitchen. And until the next one, always remember to stay worthy.